Hi guys, and welcome back to Creative Pet Keeping. Usually I do not make videos on weekends or bonus videos besides what I usually do on Mondays and Thursdays. Oh, Panina found her ball. But I wanted to give you guys an update on Autumn. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, he wants to look out the window. So yeah, she's definitely pine coning for sure. Today you can be, are you upset because I'm not paying attention to you and play? I gotta tell them the update. It's really sad. Okay? Oh my god, all the animals. Don't want attention. So she's definitely pine coning. Yesterday you could kind of see it half the time. Now you can really see it. The weird thing is, so I gave her pea yesterday, green pea, and she ate it. I might give her another one today, and she hasn't pooped yet at all. You'd think she would have pooped, but she has not. Her colors have improved a lot. You can't pick it up on the camera, obviously, because this phone doesn't film very well. But she's definitely a little more saturated than when I was looking at her yesterday. And as you can see, she's more active. She's swimming around and exploring and curious. But realistically, I don't know if she's gonna make it. I feel, you know, when a fish pine cones and they have dropsy, that's usually a sign that the end is what? Do you see a bird? Is there a squirrel or a bird? There's probably. Oh, no, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking to. Everybody's here. Littlefoot's here. All the animals. So yeah, usually that's an indicator that things are going bad. And the fact that she hasn't pooped at all since yesterday, because usually I would see her poop in the breeding container, is also super worrisome. I think she might be very blocked up. Now, as you can see, the younger bettas are doing very well. Even the one that I showed you guys was sick before is doing really great. And I think what I did is I made a big mistake. When I first got her, she looked really healthy, and I underestimated the possibility that she might be sick. Usually when I get fish from PetSmart or Petco, I pay better attention to them because, you know, they come from PetSmart and Petco, and a lot of them at the cups are very sick. So I'm looking at diseases a lot more for these guys. But with Autumn, because she came from a breeder and importer, I, you know, assumed that, you know, if she makes it here alive, that she should be in perfect health. But in general, even if the fish comes from the best breeder in the world, you know, there's always possibilities a fish can get sick, especially because traveling is stressful in general. So what I noticed is one of our subscribers on the video where I originally did a review from Bettas and Art, they commented asking if she has dropsy. And at the time I said, oh no, she's fine, because when I looked at her you couldn't see it. But I really think that the subscriber, I have to look up which screen name it was, but you could probably see the comment on the video. I think he or she actually noticed it a lot better than I did. I think she was probably starting to have dropsy the first day I got her. She could have had, you know, some sort of liver failure or a parasite or something. Something was wrong, possibly. And I missed it. And that's the downside of, you know, the pet keeping, I mean, not pet keeping, but fish keeping hobby, is that you have to, besides being a pet owner for your fish, you have to be your own vet. There isn't a veterinarian you can take your fish to that is a professional that's trained to diagnose different things, to notice all these different issues, that has a really good knowledge of fish anatomy and all that stuff, you know. As much as I could say that I have owned bettas over the years and, you know, I am experienced with them, I still, you know, make mistakes. And what I should have done is the first day I got her, I should have put her in a medicated bath of Muki. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to jump. He's being troublesome. I should have put her in a medicated bath, which is what I did with all the other female bettas, because that's what I usually do whenever I get new fish. I quarantine them, and I put them in a medicated container. Temporarily. Muki. Hey, Mr. Trouble. Don't go there. You shouldn't even be here because there's cables. But yeah, that's what I usually do. I'll medicate all the fish, and that's what I did with all the females. I medicated them for 2 days, even though they looked healthy, just to be sure. And lo and behold, even the one that was sickly is doing really well. What I did is, because Autumn was with a banana and almond leaf, I thought that was going to be enough. And I didn't have to, on top of that, medicate her. So I didn't give her medicine until 2 weeks after I got her, when I started to notice issues. And I feel like in those 2 weeks, you know, if anything was wrong internally for her, that's enough to have caused, you know, serious damage or anything. So, I mean, I'm gonna give her another green pea today, to see if she poops, and I am going to continue to do my best to do whatever I can to try to treat her. And, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna give up on her, even though the prognosis is not very good. I'm gonna do my best. But I want to let you guys know that, unfortunately, because she is pine coning, that's usually an indicator that even though she's doing better today, I don't want to get your hopes up. It's an indicator she might, you know, keep getting worse. I don't know. I mean, I'm still gonna try, but the chances are very low, and it's very unfortunate. I feel really guilty because I should have listened to the comment about the possibility of her having dropsy, and I should have medicated her from day one. And if I did, maybe this could have been prevented entirely. So it's hard, and I feel really bad, and I hope I don't lose her, because if I did get kind of attached, and I know you guys named her and everything, so I don't know. I thought at the very least I'll give you guys an update, and I'll talk to you guys about it. And it sucks because I don't like talking about these sad or negative topics, but that is something that happens with fish ownership. Sadly, fish are very delicate. Incorrect water parameters, or too much stress from being moved around, or even diseases or parasites or things you might not even notice can kill fish. In the past, I've had fish that were super healthy and super resilient, and I've had fish that would be healthy looking, and then I'd find them dead the next day. Or one time I had a fish jump out of a tank, and that was a really unfortunate way for a fish to die. But, you know, that was something that was not preventable. And sadly, that's the sad reality about the fish keeping hobby, is while you do your best to prevent casualties, you will lose fish. And that's just it's part of the hobby, which is really weird because you don't really have it happen with other pets. I mean, pets die, pets get sick, but it's not as often. You know, maybe because our pets do have access to a veterinarian and a professional. And that's also why in pet stores, or if you order fish, there's always that refund policy. If they ship a fish and it dies in transit, you'll get refunded or get another fish. Or if you bring the dead fish back to PetSmart or Petco, they'll refund you or give you another fish, because it's always expected that you're gonna possibly lose a fish. You don't see that happening with other pets. There's no like breeder saying like, oh, you know, I'll ship you a puppy, and you know, if it dies in the way, we'll replace you with another puppy. Or if you adopt at a shelter, there's no like, if something happens to the dog, we'll give you another one. Because it's not expected, because the mortality rates are not as high. I mean, it still happens. Freak accidents happen with cats and dogs. Sometimes they pass away because of that. But oddly, this is the weird part of pet keeping with fish, is we don't have that help if we do. I mean, luckily there are many people online that write articles and have photos that help you identify fish sicknesses and help you diagnose and tell you how to medicate your fish. So we do have, access to that, but ultimately we have to make, our own decisions. And sometimes, like as you can see with Autumn, you can make she's eating the pea from yesterday, the green pea, the leftover one. Yeah, I need to give her a new one. But yeah, sometimes you misjudge something, or you underestimate it, and you make a mistake, and it can cost your fish's life, and it's really sad. But it's part of the hobby. So I know this video is sad. I hope I don't make you guys feel down too much, but I know a lot of you keep fish. I know a lot of you have lost a fish or two or more in the past. So maybe, especially if you feel bad for losing a fish, or maybe you've made a mistake before, I hope that maybe this makes you feel a little less bad, because that's what happens in the hobby. By the way, I hope that you enjoyed just watching my fishy swim around this whole time. Banana's licking herself right now. She's like, excuse me. So that's it. I'll have a more positive video on Monday. I have a cute unboxing for Banana. It's Halloween themed and it's really adorable, so I'll be doing that. But I will keep you guys updated if she does pass away, or I probably might make an update on either Facebook or Instagram. So if you would like to know, then follow me on there. I know Banana's wondering why I'm sad. But I wanted to talk to you guys about this because it's been bothering me. Like, ever since I woke up this morning, like, I've been thinking about this and trying to figure out what I did wrong and, why I failed my fish. Because I do take this hobby seriously, especially because I'm on YouTube and I do give people advice about fish. I feel like I'm extra hard on myself because I don't want to make mistakes. Because I worry that if I make mistakes, everyone, someone tries to do what I do, they can make the same mistake. So hopefully by, putting my mistakes out there and talking about it, maybe you guys can learn from it, and maybe it helps save someone else's fish. If you want, you can go back to the video where I originally did the unboxing of her and kind of take a look at some of the shots and I did of her, and kind of let me know. Oh, she's eating the green pea. She's swimming around with it. Yeah, she definitely has an appetite. At least that's good. But yeah, maybe you guys can look at it and let me know what you think, if you spotted something, and if you really did think she might have had Dropsy ready. Well, then we'll know if that was the issue for sure. But yeah, hope you guys have a good day regardless. I hope I didn't make you too sad, but I do like to be honest and, open up to you guys about positives and negatives. Because, I think that makes us better friends by being open and stuff. And friends do tell friends their problems and negatives, not only the positives. So that's what we're doing here today. While little Autumn is eating her green pea. I might not even have to give her another one. She's still eating this one. She's so cute. She's just swimming around with it. Well, maybe you'll make her poop. I'll end this video with some cuteness. Here's Littlefoot. By the way, guys, Littlefoot is roughly about 8 years old. So, she's starting to become a little senior cat. Her and Mookie are the same age. But she's really cute. And she's a good kitty. So here's some cuteness, kitty cuteness for the end of the video. I hope you guys have a good day.